Like his co-accused Deputy President William Ruto, who requested that his trial be postponed to some time around November, President Uhuru Kenyatta is also seeking to have his case pushed from July 9th this year to January next year, if only to ensure a fair trial. The president's lawyers, led by lead counsel Stephen Kay, have presented a host of reasons for this request. They claim that to date, prosecution has not completed the disclosure of evidence to the defense. 5 prosecution witnesses remain unidentified and their statements undisclosed. This despite the realization by defense after the charges were confirmed that it was necessary to investigate the credibility and substantive allegations made by prosecution witnesses. The defense described some of those witnesses to be of a mercenary nature, providing statements to a party where they believe there is possibility for personal gain. The defense further claims that it recently came across crucial information regarding 2 individuals who apparently supplied a large number of the now protected witnesses to the prosecution. Those individuals, they say, are highly public figures in Kenya who had a motive to influence the outcome of the presidential election. To this extent, the defense wants to prepare an extensive dossier relating to their activities. That aside, the defense apparently noted that some witnesses provided by the 2 individuals provided incriminatory as well as exculpatory statements. More exculpatory evidence apparently lies in some documents that the defense undertook to translate and transcribe after prosecution failed to do so. The lawyers state in their submission that in the interest of justice, they should be given adequate time they are seeking to ensure they are properly equipped to contest the serious allegations made against President Kenyatta. William Ruto's lawyer, Karim Khan, stated before the court that his client couldn't shelve his political dreams, believing he is not guilty of the charges against him.
Should an individual not serve? Should the people of Kenya suffer? And should an individual not have the honour of high office, and at the end you're acquitted and found not guilty, and one cannot go back in time, one cannot turn back the clock, and so then there is an irredeemable prejudice that is brought about that was not justified in fact or law.
Meanwhile, the deputy president has left for an official bilateral trip to 4 African countries: Congo, Gabon, Nigeria and Algeria. The trip, according to the deputy president's press service, is a follow-up to an invitation by leaders of the 4 countries to President Kenyatta during his inauguration, and that Ruto is representing the president on the official engagements. The trip is, however, seen in other quarters as a fresh shuttle diplomacy venture, coming just days to the upcoming African Union Heads of State Summit in Addis Ababa. ICC matters are touted to be among the key agenda items to be deliberated on. The Deputy President's press service, however, insists that this trip is all about cementing the country's relations with others in the continent. In a statement, Ruto is quoted saying, quote, "We believe that with the strategic leadership we have in the region, Kenya needs to establish a partnership with countries in the South, West, North and Central Africa." He adds that we need to position Kenya in a driving seat in the African agenda as pertains socio-economic development and environmental conservation, unquote. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.